Hello, Forza crowd. This is Sam.
This is Triple C over here, doing another
Uh,
quick reaction video for you.
Excuse me, sir. Guys? What we're doing here today is we're doing a reaction video. We thought we'd do something a little different here for you guys.
Yeah. Yo, what should we call this, Sam? Should we call this what?
Uh, well, the other one's called Four Way. This one will be called, but it'll keep it simple. Four's reacts. Four reacts.
Four reacts? Okay. Perfect. Okay, let's start this up then.
Your little girl. You are
Wait,
desperate
what?
to put the defendant's
Yo,
doubt to
pause
rest so
it.
you can finally be.
Why does the man look like a dark elf?
Yo,
He's actually fucking ugly.
yo, this guy looks like a yo, this guy, yo, this
Yo,
guy
those
looks like
teeth
a
kind of
clear.
crazy. Yo,
Yo,
his teeth is white though. His teeth are white though. Like kind of
yeah, he
ugly.
has fresh teeth, but yo, why is his ear so pointy, yo?
No, 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 no.
You see, okay, notice anybody in the black community, if your hairline looks like that, don't do like dreads and stuff. You just look crazy.
Yo, why you
It's like
dissing the man
a
like
Lord of
that?
the Rings character.
I'm gonna start this up.
In your daughter's life. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Miss Scott, you say you are positive Mr. Moore is not your daughter's biological father. Once the test proves you right, you want Mr. Moore to leave you and your child alone. Is that correct?
Damn.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right,
Damn.
so Mr. Moore, you say you've always
How
believed
much of a bad
Allie is your
father is
daughter.
he?
Tell me
Jesus.
why.
Yes, Your Honor. I've never seen my child a day in my life.
You've never seen her,
A day in my life.
but you're convinced she's your daughter.
Yes, Your Honor.
So why hasn't he seen her? If he feels that way, why hasn't he tried to see her?
I've tried to see her, Your Honor. She blocked me all sources of contact. She even changed her number. I tried to reach out.
Oh, that's his
Yo,
kid,
that's
bro.
savage.
I couldn't even get
That's
her
like
on
that's
it.
his kid. Look at the
So
ears.
you have reached out
Yes, Your
through
Honor.
social media and tried her phone
Never.
number, but she changed
No.
her number?
Never
Yes, Your Honor.
about seeing her. Never. He only thing he ever said was, "That's my child. That's my child." Never
You know what, though,
about
brother?
seeing her. That's not.
What?
His baby mama kind of cute.
That's what you looking at?
No, it just hit me. I'm like, she's kind of cute. Why she with his ugly ass? Anyways, let's keep it going.
Yo, he casted one of the spells. What do you think?
All that black magic, man. All
Yo.
that black magic. All that black magic.
Not your kid, so why you have never tried to see her ever, and I don't mind because that's not his kid.
So why do you believe
This is like Texas or
she's
something, right?
denying you're the father? Why?
Because she had sex with another guy at the time.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, that's reason to doubt, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
But
She lacking God, Corlin. She's lacking
deny.
God.
That's what you're saying.
Yes, Your
It still remains that you are a possibility.
Yes.
Oh, that's a come on. That's it.
Okay.
Yo, that
So now, what was the
He's
nature of
a
the
He's a father.
relationship, Miss
Stop
Scott?
playing
We
around.
met on a dating site. He
Oh,
was kind
okay.
of like an escape plan for something that I was going through. So
An
I wanted
escape
to,
plan.
yeah.
Escape plan.
Damn.
Ow.
So
I
I
was
wanted
more
to
than
get
an
away.
escape
I
plan. I
wanted
was
to get
your
away from
boyfriend.
that. I wanted to get away from that. So I kind of led him on. I wasn't trying to pursue nothing. Be no family or anything with this man. We met together. He asked me to
Oh,
move
she
in
thinks
with
he's
him. I moved in with him.
She's
We
savage.
maybe stayed together maybe a month, and I left.
And when was this?
Oh, she's ungrateful.
That
Look at this guy. He
was
looks like he's hurt
in
too.
July of 2013.
in July.
Your Honor,
Okay.
we had sex the first night I met her.
Oh. She
We
belongs
did
to the
not.
streets.
We did not. We did not. It was not the first night. It was early, but it wasn't the first night.
But when you did have sex, Miss Scott, did you use protection?
No, it wasn't protected.
Yeah, my nigga.
So you moved in for a month.
Right.
Were you faithful during that month, or you all were only seeing one another?
I was currently in a relationship when I met him.
Oh,
Bruh.
she belongs in the
She
streets.
she
bro.
belongs in the street.
She belongs in the streets.
Savage. What?
Originally.
And she acting like it's all Gucci.
When you moved in with him?
Right.
So why would you do that?
Because he was my escape plan. He
Oh, they
was
moved
my
in together,
dummy,
too.
basically.
Yo, wait, I gotta pause this for a second. Yo, how you be this bold in front of a crowd like that?
Yo, she's mad bull. I think she was ready. I think to be on a show like this, you have to go in ready to be like judged. Cause like they banged early, which is whatever, but like no condom is allowable. And then two, like apparently they moved in together. All right, whatever, whatever.
That's mess.
He's look at this poor baby. Get this
Yo, that's
shit
his kid
together.
though. That's his kid, 100%.
That's his kid.
Well, all right.
That little
well,
goblin is
I want you
definitely
to
his.
be honest, but I think you might have just taken it too far.
This was my first love, Your Honor. I
Whoa.
cared about her.
You did.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
So your feelings were genuine.
Yes,
Yo, I
sir.
feel
when
bad
she
for him,
said
man.
She would move
I do
in,
too.
You thought she cared about you as well,
Yes, Your Honor.
and you thought you guys were gonna be a couple.
Yes, Your Honor.
What happened once she moved in?
Once we moved in, I mean, we just kind of, we was hanging out and, talking and,
Who's chilling?
I was kind of, playing the role as if I wanted a relationship with him. And, we had, during that time
Good
of
white
us
lady in the back,
living
like, huh?
together, we had sex a few times.
Just a few times.
She
Yeah,
left with
a few
another
times.
man, Your Honor.
She left with another man.
Yo.
The man that I was in a
Every time she
relationship
talks,
with-
she be telling like, yeah, I don't really care about him. It was no big deal. 3 seconds later, him, yeah, no. She swallowed, sir, Your Honor. She swallowed.
Yo,
Like she's like, no. Like I really looked him in the face and never saw him. Your Honor, she has 20/20 vision. like every 3 seconds.
yo,
which is my child's father.
So what happened when you found out you were pregnant?
I found out I was pregnant September 2013. I was going to the clinic for, my yearly, monthly women's exam. And they came in and said, Miss Scott, you're pregnant. And,
Your Honor,
I told
she
my
called
daughter's
me and
father
told me
that
she
we
was
were going to have
pregnant.
a baby. I never told Mr. Moore that we were going to have a baby together. I never told him that.
Your Honor, she called me and told me she was pregnant.
Yo,
Never.
you know what I'm saying? Like every time he's like,
this guy just comes back and contradicts. Like,
Your Honor, I bet a pet dog. Nah, Your Honor, we ate it. Like it's like what are you doing here? Like every 3 seconds.
Under our law to tell you.
She was a couple of weeks, about 3 to 4
I just
weeks,
wish
she
he'd
said.
close his
3 to
mouth when
4
he was
weeks.
talking.
And your response was?
I might be the possible father because I was having sex with her unprotected multiple times. And at the time, she was messing with the other guy. But she kept telling me, oh, you're not the father. But I know I'm
Right,
the
because
father.
he's not. And I wasn't 3 to 4
Did
weeks when I
you
told him.
ask her to be involved in the pregnancy? Did you say, I'd like to support you through this? I want to come to the doctor. I want to see my baby be born.
Nope, none of that.
yo, you see how you looked away?
Her dad, he was the one that was
Yeah,
there.
yeah, yeah. You see how you looked away like that? He's like, did you want to try to see the baby?
Listen. I'm watching this and I'm like, what kind of? I've never seen a woman so mad to not let a dude in his life. Maybe he's like a really shitty dude. You know what I mean?
Nah, bro. It's
I don't know. He feels genuine. Like I personally think he's genuine. But like sometimes like with women, like when you live with somebody, it's different.
You know what it is? I feel like he's too nice to handle her.
Probably. I mean, she seems like a very hard-headed woman.
Yes.
For lack of a better word, the word I want to use will get us we'll get this video probably taken down. So we're not gonna do that.
He went to appointments, every single appointment, and he took me there, took me home. He was supportive the whole
Did you
entire
tell him
pregnancy.
he was the only possible father, or did you tell him Mr. Moore could also be the biological father?
I told him he was the daddy.
She
He
told
was
me
the
I
daddy.
didn't need
No
to
other
worry about
daddy.
it, Your Honor.
He was the daddy.
So, is he on Aliana's
Your
birth
Honor.
certificate, your boyfriend?
He is mentioned on all of her hospital paperwork, and she has his last name.
She said I
And
was the
he's
father,
listed
Your
as
Honor.
father on the birth
Right,
certificate?
yes.
So, the court was able to get a hold of her birth certificate. Under child's name, it reads Aliana Janelle, and then for father's name, there's no name.
Okay, let's talk about this
Right,
for a
but
second.
they
Hold
allowed
on.
me to.
Yeah.
Black people, we gotta stop naming these kids wild names. Like Ali, that's Aliana,
Aliana,
fam.
Janelle.
Just call her Ali, bro. That's what people are gonna call her. Ali. Like, why we don't gotta be like this society. Call some guy Jamanjo, Jello. Like,
To
let's not do
give
this.
my daughter her dad's name, even though his name isn't on there because he physically wasn't there.
So, Miss Scott, what I don't understand is if you admittedly carried on this affair, this relationship with Mr. Moore,
It
you
wasn't-
moved
it didn't
in with him,
carry
you
on.
said July or August.
It was only a month. It lasted one
But
month.
you know it only takes one time.
Yeah, but you
Yeah,
moved in with this guy.
yeah,
have to
What
live with
I
him.
don't understand. No, I mean, it does. You know that. You know that. What I'm trying to understand is why you automatically discount him like.
Because at the time when I found out, I was already 2 months pregnant. I messed around with Mr. Moore a couple times in a month's time frame. I was 2 months pregnant when I found out I was pregnant.
So when you found out you were pregnant, they said you were 8 weeks along.
Right.
And you had just been intimate with Mr. Moore
in
within
August.
the
I
month.
found out in September, yes, in August.
I want to understand this. Hold on. Let me get my conception calculator. So when was Aliana born?
April 25th.
April 25th.
Okay, we do math.
Okay. If I hit calculate, the window of conception is July 28th to August 3rd. And you claim you were in a relationship with Mr. Moore in July.
We had sex, Your Honor, in July and August.
You know what that is called? That's quick math. It's quick math. So I like that.
Not from my remembrance. No, it happened in August.
But you met Mr. Moore in July.
Yeah, we met
But online.
Right.
You hadn't met in person yet.
No.
Until
smashed on the first
August.
day.
That's
No.
Oh, okay.
We moved in together in August. We had sex together in August.
After you moved in with him.
Right. We didn't have sex when we first met each other.
And he
But
said,
okay,
and this is where
the elf nigga is kind of a simp though on the low.
Oh no, he's 100% a simp.
Because he said he fell in love with her first love. Nigga, that was a month.
Facts.
That reminds me of some people we know.
testimony differs significantly because you say you had sex with her the first day you met her.
Yes,
Which he's wrong. He's wrong. We didn't have sex the first day we met. We had sex after we had moved in together.
Oh, it sucked his dick a little bit. It's not sex.
Wait. I'm trying to understand this. She said that they moved in together, right?
Yeah.
But
July.
she never thought of him as a boyfriend.
August. No, never.
Why?
He was an escape to her. I don't know. This sounds like a really bad romance movie, but like, I mean, shit. Like, look at this little goblin girl. I like this little beautiful baby in the middle.
In August.
Gotcha. So you're saying you were already pregnant.
Wait.
Right.
What is this
Other
hearing
guy
happening?
when
That
you
kid looks
moved
like at
in
least
with
like
Mr. Moore.
3
I
or
was,
4.
but I didn't know. I didn't
What?
find out until
The kid looks at least 3 or 4.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
But when I went and got the test done, and they told me how far along I was, and then that's when I figured out that at the time of me and Mr. Moore having sex together, I was already pregnant because I was 2 months pregnant.
This is what baffles me. I mean, 2 young people who can stand up here and articulate with great detail everything about a sexual relationship, but in 4 years, you haven't been able to communicate
Because
in
Oh,
any
so
way
it's
about
4 years.
that
Boom, I got
baby.
it off.
he's not
About
I don't wanna
even
talk.
to get the DNA test
I was gonna
done,
say,
you've never met the child.
Never.
Your Honor, can I speak? My thing about it was when how I heard of Adriana, and this is why I say he and Mr. Moore first got together, like 2 months after we had gotten together, I had posted Duntavius on social media. And Miss Scott here, she commented on there, was like, I hope you got money for baby wipes and food and Pampers
Never
and
did that.
stuff
Never.
like that.
Never. Why would I do that? He not her daddy.
And then on top of that, right after I had when
Oh,
I had
she's straight,
our
aye.
son together in 2016, Mr. Moore had posted my son on social media. Miss Scott, she took it out of her own perspective and put my baby and her daughter in a collage and sent it to Mr. Moore and was like, we need to get a DNA test done.
Really?
Never
So
did
yeah,
that.
she did that.
Never did that.
Hope to see
I
the
never did
receipts.
that.
And photos of your son and Miss Scott's daughter was submitted to the court. And on the left side
Oh,
is
they
Mr.
look
Moore's
alike.
other child.
That kid
with
looking
you,
mad confused,
Ms.
though.
Williams.
Yes.
And on the right side is Aliana.
They don't look alike. His
Yeah.
baby looks like him.
Not
My
really,
daughter.
kind of.
Yo, did you hear the person in the background? They're like, what?
I didn't hear that. My thing is this, right? Do they kind of look alike? Kind of in the eyes ish, like. But the problem is with little black kids, a lot of them look alike. Like, so that just sounds
I
like
mean,
a
like,
something.
I look at it, I see like similarities for sure.
Yeah, but like nigga, like I think that a lot of black people got similarities. Like, oh, your eyes are black. Yo, my eyes are black too. Like,
Yo, when you have a kid,
Okay,
you'll
I
start
see-
you'll start
I
to see
see
shit too.
the ears kind of
Looks
similar.
resemblance her dad.
She looks like me. She got the same pointy ears just like I do.
You can have pointy
You
ears.
know.
Her dad has
He
pointy ears.
knows.
And she has the same forehead as it resembles mine.
Child, this big old forehead on my head. Got my head, my forehead, look like me, my child.
They was supposed to do a DNA test
I
when
mean, y'all
we
look like
stayed in
siblings.
Arkansas back here in
So.
2015, but it never got done. They were communicating at one point. Then they would stop.
Because he kept saying that he was her dad. If you her daddy, take a test.
So you were open to the DNA test because you knew he
That
wasn't
he
the
wasn't her
biological
daddy.
father.
Your Honor, she
Never
told me
denied
don't
a
even
test.
worry about her.
So when you said, fine, let's do the DNA, she's not your child, why didn't you ever get it done? She's 4.
He didn't make no effort. If you feel like she yours, even though she's not, which I know, come on, let's go
No,
take a
Your
test.
Honor, that is not what
So I
happened.
can prove to you that she's
every
not.
Her
time
voice is really annoying.
he prepared
Yeah.
to do it, she always informed him that her daughter was with her family member and all of this.
So
and
you
this.
feel like she was trying
You know who she sounds like?
Hmm.
Penny Proud.
I can't unhear that now, bro.
Yo, Proud Family? No? You don't hear
Yeah, yeah, I can't unhear that now.
it? yo, just play it through and you're just gonna be like, yo, it sounds like Penny.
I'm gonna listen to that later.
to avoid the
Yeah,
test.
that was my perspective. And like before she commented and posted, he never spoke of her any form of
I'm
fashion
not
or way.
gonna comment and post
And he
and
never
ask no
mentioned
man
I
for
have a
nothing.
baby with my
No,
first love.
he never said nothing about a
Oh.
baby, nothing.
Cause he's not the daddy.
And then I asked him, I said, are you, when I went to him and I asked him about her, he was like, oh, she was messing around with someone else. And, you know, it's a possibility, but I don't know. That's what he was saying. It
So
was
he
a
done told her
possibility.
all this. She's 4.
So
Why we
the-
just not here at 4 years?
So exactly.
She done told him all this. It's 4 years later.
Because you
If
didn't
you
want
felt
me to.
that way,
She didn't
why
want him
didn't it
to.
happen?
It
It didn't happen on my end because he's not
Yeah.
the daddy. But I never denied him of taking no test.
And why are you so upset, Miss Scott?
Because it's 4 years later. 4.
And that makes you feel like what?
Like if you, like I just said, if you felt that way, you and your girlfriend, why are we just not here? Why we didn't been take a test?
You
She's
yes,
4.
he did. I'm there. I was there.
And you feel like now
I raised her. You ain't sent no money. You ain't sent no clothes, no shoes. Ask what size she wear. None of that. A real man
Yeah,
would've
but
said,
you told him it
okay,
wasn't his
even
kid.
though you
Why would-
denying that I am her dad,
I don't blame her.
I believe.
I don't blame her. Here's the reason why. Cause yo, he's so fixated on that's his child, right?
Yeah.
So he would at least try to send something. If he
Yeah,
if he was that fixated, and
No,
if
no,
he's
no.
and yo, if he was a simp too, he's definitely hashing shit out.
You know what it is though? For him though, it's the way I see it is that like she's like, okay, if you really felt like she was your kid, why don't you do more, right? His mindset is probably because you keep telling me it's not mine, but I think he's probably also like trying to save money too, right? Because the way I probably see it happening is that like he's got a girl, she's got a man, right?
Mm.
They're probably providing for the daughter, they're providing for the son, right? If I start giving money to this kid and it turns out this kid's not mine, this is money I could put towards my kid, right? But it's also like, why don't you just take the fucking DNA test?
True.
This is weird. All right, let's keep
Yeah.
going.
If she is, let me send her some things. Let me send money for this. Let me send money for that. I probably would have said, we don't need it because you're not the dad, but that was never made. Those type of efforts were never made.
Because she stopped me from not being there for 4 years. She's blocked me out completely. And if she's 4 and now...
and you don't know her.
No, if she's
So
4...
it's your testimony today that you are going to be there for, support, and take care of a child who's 4 years old, whom you've never met, and the mother has moved on.
I know she's mine.
You know she's yours.
I know she's mine.
And Miss Scott, she's 4. Does she call anybody daddy?
Yes.
She has a father figure in her life.
Yes, she calls the man
That-
whose last
that
name
man.
she has, the man
Yeah.
whose last name she has,
Is
she
dad.
calls him dad, yes. And then,
And have you thought about what if Mr. Moore is her biological father? Where do we go from here?
I have.
You have thought about it.
Right, I
and
have.
what was your answer?
If a test, which it shouldn't, there's no way a test should say that he is the dad, but if it does, then, hey, we will make efforts to have some type of relationship built with them too. Because it's not for me, it's
Right.
for her.
Good. Jerome? The envelope, please.
Wait, when does this become Maury?
These results were prepared by DNA Diagnostics, and they read as follows.
Yo, branding. Look
In
at that
the
envelope.
case of
Branding.
Moore versus
Yeah, so we both agree that he's the father.
Yeah, yo, but if this is gambling, we have to put money on it. I'm putting money on him being the father.
Okay, same.
Scott. When it comes to 4-year-old Aliana, it has been determined by this court.
This is kid, bro.
If you want more episodes of Paternity Court,
Huh,
make
honey?
sure to subscribe and click on the notification bell. Mr. Moore, you are the father.
Yeah.
Do it. Hey, man. Oh, fuck.
Yo, she's like, at this moment,
Yo, and
she
why
fucked
did it
up.
so bad to not be his that, like, we all knew what was going to happen.
Yeah, she fucked
You
up.
are the father, Mr. Moore. That's your little girl.
That's more money,
That's 4
Corlin.
years
I
I
don't know.
missed out, but I'll be making up. I
My
promise.
wallet looking a little bit more empty. You know what's crazy though? So there's a dude at home with her who's gonna be like, "That's not my kid." And remember how we had our conversation before
Feeling right now.
about a kid
I
being
feel
4 years
bad.
old and what would you do?
To know that
Corlin,
he is his
full
child.
circle.
She has not known him
Oh,
for 4
man.
We
years.
should drop those episodes the same
And
week.
I've never,
Yeah, we will,
I'm
we will.
23 years old. I've never had my dad. I always said I wanted, if I ever had children, I wanted to always make sure my children had their biological daddy, and whether that man and I were together or not, to be in their lives. And now I feel like it's my fault because it's been 4 years, and I feel like I've wronged my daughter 4 years with him.
Listen,
She ain't gonna
I
remember.
see your pain. But what is
Like Corlin,
so
let's be
great
honest. Like
about
4 years old, years 1 to 2, you kind of can get off. 3 to 4, a little bit more. You know what I mean? But shit.
I don't know. I find that like year 4 is like you start to remember shit, and
But year 4, like you remember, like at least at my age right now, from 4 years old, I remember like random like moments, but I don't remember anything specific. You know what I mean? Like so, it's like you're Gucci, bro.
yeah,
Anyway, I feel like up until like maybe like 3rd grade, like 2nd grade and 1st grade, you can get off not really being there. 3rd grade, you gotta kind of get back in there.
yo, you just got bad memory for saying that.
No, 3rd grade is like 9.
Yo, let's finish this video.
day we live, it's another opportunity to do better and get it right.
Not with Corona.
Neither one of you have handled it the best.
He just wants to claim that
More
baby
happy
on his
for you.
fucking paper.
I know you have lost some time.
I feel like that's what it is. You want to claim it.
But like you said, you can make that up, and you can break the generational curse that is happening to you.
All right, guys, this is the end of the video.
It's the end of
Please.
the episode, guys. Yeah. We knew the Dark Elf was spawning children. We knew that was happening. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of us reacting to this. Man,
Yeah, like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell. If you guys have any recommendations, please comment in the comment box below and let us know.
if you guys want us to react to anything,
Yeah. Anyways, take care, guys.
peace.
Deuces.